You're there, JT. Hey, J King. Uh, it's just the three of us. Okay, so here's the thing. I I need ideas for Hecklefish for a couple of sponsors. So this is going to be a short video. I say that every time. This is going to be a short one, so I'm going to have some nicotine gum. Right? I just did. If you're not watching this in order, I just did a 40-minute explanation of established titles. I'm spent. We got 5 people. Hey, Seraph is back. Party is here now. Okay, yeah. Hey, Mojave Mike. Hello from Vegas yourself. Okay, so we need some Hecklefish ideas for sponsors. So here's how it goes. We did, what did we do? We did that VPN company. Who was it? Who did we do? I forget. So VPN software. So what happens was Hecklefish is asking questions about VPN, and we banter a little bit about what it is, back and forth. He's going to use the VPN to watch bootleg movies or whatever he's going to do. And then we segue into Hecklefish's past, where he worked as an overnight disc jockey on like a Love Lines channel. And that was kind of how that spot ended. I thought it was super fun. For established titles, which I know is taboo now. For established titles, which is where you can buy a plot of land and call yourself a lord or a lady. I'm not getting into it again. If you want to learn more about it, go look it up. There's plenty of stuff. This is not about that. You get a plot of land, call yourself a lord or a lady. So how it worked was, I'm talking about this sponsor. Hecklefish gets excited and wants to be a lord, and then starts affecting this weird accent and talking about how he's going to buy plots of land and create a kingdom, and he's going to be a strict but fair lord. So we need ideas for Hecklefish for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 potential sponsors. You ready? And put them in the comments. Put them in the comments. And I guess you get a prize or something if I use it. If I use it, I'll give you something. All right, I'll reach out to you and we'll send you a t-shirt or a hoodie or something. All right, so ideas for Hecklefish. I can't give you the names of the companies. You may be able to guess them. The first one is an earbuds company. They sell earbuds. Like I'm not going to give you a company name. So it's earbuds. So we need an idea for earbuds for Hecklefish. We have a company that sells like fancy or special knives. That's not Kamikoto, so don't get crazy. I'm already aware of all that. It's a different company. They sell knives, cool knives. We were thinking of maybe having Hecklefish be like a Benihana chef. I thought it would be funny if he worked at Benihana. It might be hard to animate that. But so anyway, that's the next one. Knives. Got 3 more. The next one is another VPN company, more VPN software. Different one. Well, what did we have before? Was it Nord or private internet access? I'm looking over there. Well, I forget, but it's one of those. Everyone does it. So we need another VPN ad. I don't want to do the same one with him as the overnight host. The next one is a language learning app. Now we got to come up with some good stuff from there, right? Maybe he's stuck in Rome and he's using the app to speak to people. Maybe he's stuck somewhere. He's stuck in Bangkok, because Bangkok's a funny word. He's stuck in Bangkok and he's trying to find he needs a cab. He's in Bangkok. We'll workshop it. He's in Bangkok. He's stumbling out of an establishment and he's affected. He's really altered. He's needs a cab or an Uber, and he can't communicate with anybody because he's got to get back to the embassy for a Zoom call with the secretary of, you know what I'm saying? Something like that. It's a language learning app. We need Hecklefish ideas. And the last one is I can't get the name of the company, but you listen to books with, it's like a book on tape company. You listen to books, book on tape. So we need Hecklefish ideas for that. So, all right, 5 minutes. That's it. I'm gonna keep the stream running for just a couple of minutes to see if there's some good stuff in the chat. Now, if you left ideas in the chat, you got to put them in the comments, because once this is over, I won't be able to get to the chat. I see Victoria laughing about something, so I got to find out. All right, so that's it. 5 minutes. That's what we need. Recap: ideas for Hecklefish for 5 sponsors: a book on tape company, a language learning app, a VPN software, some kind of knives, specialty knives, knives, and earbuds. I don't know. Is Jenny in the chat? Jenny, are you in here? Am I missing anything? She's laughing too. What did she that JT mood? Oh, Confucius say, man who go through airport turns sideways going to Bangkok. That's funny. I wish I didn't do the accent when I did your joke, but yeah, that's funny. Okay. All right, I'm going to the comments now. So that's it. You got your homework. Put them in the comments. We'll see what everybody's talking about here. Jay King, Hecklefish is listening to his books on tape with his new earbuds. I like where you're going. You're pulling them together, but the sponsors, they're not going to both pay. It's got to just be one. Unless we can make them connect. I like that idea. All right, we're going to go back to the top. We'll see where we're at. It was Surfshark. That's right. Could make a Surfshark video with Hecklefish making shark fish comments. Yeah, I mean, maritime humor is always good. So Surfshark was the other VPN company. So we have a different one that's not Surfshark. I wish it was Surfshark. We just run the same ad. It's a different one. So I wanted to do something a little different. What I wanted to do, I don't think Jen liked it, was have him like a black ops fish, and he's on an op and he needs to send files or something securely. I was picturing like this Mission Impossible kind of thing. I hear the music in my head. Victoria was so up Hecklefish's character. We need something like that. I don't know what you mean, Vicky. Seraph 311, Ridge Wallet or some other wallets. Wallets are cool. Ridge Wallet has not reached out to sponsor, but look, if you have a great wallet idea, drop it in there, and just in case, we'll go find them. Raycon question mark. Look, I don't know if I can, I don't even know. I may be able to say the names of the company. My radio background tells me to not name the companies until you're in a contract. That's really all that is. There's nothing preventing me from saying it. I'm not sure if I can. So I'm just going to err on the side of the, covering my ass. But some people have guessed it. STibby, Ginsu, JT Ginsu. I love what you're going with that. I think I mentioned something about that to Jenny. I think she knew what Ginsu was. Cut the tomato, cut the can. So I like it, but we got to flesh it out more than just Ginsu, unless you're just trying to drop ideas in my head. Ginsu Heckle, cannibalism, yes, of course. And that was a big reason why I didn't go for the Benihana thing when we were talking about it is, you're cooking fish there. But maybe he gets outraged that someone orders fish. Becky, Hecklefish, sushi chef. Does he like sushi? I just, isn't it dark to have him like sushi? Same with the Ditch Doctor. What Hecklefish uses while preparing sushi? You guys like sushi, huh? Maybe we could do it. It feels dark. Earbuds for a fish. Maybe he just dreams of being a real boy. I like where you're going with that. Yeah, I like where you're going with that. ExpressVPN are well trusted. James uses Surfshark, and there's a gold mine of content for Hecklefish with them. Well, James, pretend it's not Surfshark. Pretend it's a different one. Oh, Surfshark because of the shark and the surf. Yeah, I get it. I told you, Bangkok is a funny word. Bangkok is a funny word. J. King, Hecklefish speaks the international language of love. That's a winner. That's a good idea. That he's trying to translate. Maybe I'm trying to get him to buy the app or something. And he's, hey, what languages does it translate? Oh, it's got this one. This is, well, I speak the international language. I think we're on to something there. Yes, Hecklefish translating alien. I like that too. Like decoding the Paul Benowitz transmissions. Remember that from Dulce Base? Alexander, is that how you say it? Alexander, eggs, ank. Anyway, weren't you telling me that Better Health was a bad payer? That's interesting to know because they reached out. But they also want to offer like 4 months of free therapy or something. I take that personally, that they're trying to get me in therapy. Dr. Flay, Hecklefish looking for his cousin Nemo. I like where you're going with that. We can't use cousin Nemo, though. You know why? Declue's views. I love language learning apps. I'm kind of a language nerd. Well, thank you, Declue, but we need ideas. This isn't sharing. This isn't sharing time. I'm just kidding. You could share if you want to. Let's see. Confucius is say, all right, we already did that. Victoria says audible. I can't tell you that. I can't tell you that it's audible. He fell out of his tank. This is Angela. He fell out of his tank and is now reincarnated and trying to go back to his hometown, Bangkok. Ha ha. I love the reincarnated idea. I think we're onto something with that. Sammy, it looks like Hecklefish and Sushi are pretty popular. They are. You guys are dark. All right. Zarkoon, Hecklefish listens to audiobooks when you're not talking about aliens in the videos in order to keep himself entertained. That's good. That's good. That's funny. Don Rosencrantz, side note, got my Hecklefish hoodie and mouse pad. Hoodie is super high quality. And I've already had comments from other random fans who stop me while I'm wearing it. That's cool. You've made that second part up. You're not running into fans, but it's nice of you to say. I'm glad. I think I have one of the hoodies here. Yeah, they're pretty good. They're nicer than I expected for an online merch company. And look, if you're still waiting for your merch, I'm sorry. It's not my fault. It's getting merch to work is really difficult. They've been so slow with it. I wanted to name the merch company. Maybe I shouldn't do these live. J. King, Hecklefish is listening to his books on tape with his new earbuds. Mm-hmm. EMF blocking beanie. That's a product that I'd like to do. I just can't find it. Is it like a tinfoil beanie? Gerald Smokes 420. Keep it cloudy. Have Hecklefish be stuck in another language, and he has to use the app to learn another language. I think you may be 420ing right now, huh, Gerald? You stuck in another language or stuck in another country? Seraph, what if Hecklefish is the brains in the background and AJ is the empty suit? And he does all his research with audiobooks. I like that too. Yeah, you got my brain moving. Rogue, okay. Rogue Shield, okay. The Wi Files, bedtime stories with the audiobook, but he keeps butting in. That's good too. See, I knew this was a good idea to come talk to you guys about it. Yes, waterproof earbuds, no brainer. That's true. Becky, the learning app could be really funny. You could definitely have a lot of fun with that one. Well, I agree, but you got to help me. I can't do this all myself. Lavushka, Hecklefish could do some real cool comedy audiobooks about something like works even in my fishbowl. Yep. And that's with these sponsors, they want to hear the ideas first. I mean, they want to actually us to record the commercial and send it to them first, but that's really hard to do. So yeah, we have to send them the ideas in advance. Scanning 72. Get a sponsor from Sheath and get some branded underwear. I'd like that. Sheath, I see them around a lot. Manscaped, I think would be cool. I do see Sheath a lot. What we have to do, I think, is just look at other channels that have had a couple of the same sponsors that we've had, the two of them, and see who else is sponsoring their channels and see if maybe we can pull them over here. You know, I don't know what kind of views are required. I don't know what they pay, but Sheath would be a great one for here. We could have a lot of fun with that. Tom S. Audiobooks don't get wet like paper books. Wet paper, ew. That's funny. I hadn't really thought of that. When I'm thinking of Hecklefish stuff, I kind of forget that he's in water, like he's in the bowl. Could definitely make that part of the spot. Arlo Revolution. Hecklefish was a magician that throws knives in his past life. I love that. Knife throwing. Could put like the blindfold on the bowl. Oh, but I'm gonna show you this. Yeah, that's really funny. Yeah, hang on. I'm still here. Yeah, that's really funny because we hello, darling. How are you? Yes. See, Hecklefish has all these sorts of props and costumes. We've got the hair. We've got another hair. This is a bit of a braid. It's for a Scotsman. So we can dress him up to be whatever we want. Hey, that's what I'm talking about. That's good right there, yeah? You like that? Oh, I got that on backwards, do I? You don't know how to put it on. I need the wife to tell me how to do this. All right, so whatever idea we come up with, we'll get the props. We'll get the costumes. Hey, 420, you think you can make something happen with this? I don't know if that'll work. So we'll get the props. We'll make it. We'll go big. We'll go for it. All right, where was I? Becky likes the Black Ops one. I like that too. He's traveling the world. Black Ops, James Bond. That's good. S-Tibby, I don't see the comments are available. Maybe I have to finish first. All right, I'm wrapping up, by the way. Hecklefish in a tuxedo, like for the James Bond thing, right? I like that. Like bow tie around the bowl. All right, we can't do this, but this is funny. Ray J made Kim famous. Next, he could make Hecklefish famous. All right. I'm sure everybody knows what he's talking about, but if you don't, you can look it up. Angie says that. That's fine. You know, every idea is a good idea. Now, this is interesting. Maybe Hecklefish doesn't know what sushi is. That's interesting. So maybe we're like, hey, what do you use the knives for? Well, you can use it for tin can, cut a tomato, but you can also cut sushi with it. And he's like, sushi, what are you talking about? Well, he would know what sushi is. We need a name like hamachi or maguro. You can cut maguro with it. Maguro, what's maguro? Well, it's and then he's mortified at how anyone could. There's something there. Jilly Jill, maybe he orders tuna. Maybe it's just it's dark. Zarkoon, Hecklefish uses a VPN because he's tired of Instagram showing ads trying to sell him something questionable that he's been making internet searches for. I don't know what but I like where you're going with that. I like where you're going with that. D.Al Ellis, he's back just when I left. Look, the purpose of Backstage is just to kind of do this stream of consciousness, whatever's kind of on my mind, and talking with you guys. These are not necessarily 3-minute quick check-ins or whatever. I'm just going to talk for a while. And if you're bored, it's cool. You could sign off. I'm not mad. I'm not disappointed. I don't know what this is. Oh, yeah, this is... Okay, yeah, this is a good one. Hang on, you got to see this one. Because we're just talking about... Let me see if I can put this... If I know how to put this together. Hang on. Yeah. Let's see if that works. Oh no, it's got to go this way. I may have to hold this up so you guys can help me fix this. Just give me a second. All right, it's not going to work, but it's basically this, right? That's the hat, right? But it's got this thing in here. I don't know how this works. I need Jenny for this. My wife builds everything. Every comedian does the bit about IKEA. Now, she spends the money and brings the crap home, and he's got to put it together. That's not how it is in my house. I spend the money, and she puts the stuff together. Even if I can do it, why? She'll do it. I could buy the most mundane thing like shelves, 4 pieces with the instructions. Just walk in, honey, I can't. Can you build it? I can't. Declue's Views language app. Hecklefish has trouble communicating with a different species of fish or a fish from another country. I like that idea because it's fun to bring in another animal. Hey, did you guys see Hecklefish's My Little Buttercup today? I was just experimenting with I like the turtle. I didn't spend a lot of time like getting him to look great because I just threw it together, but I like the turtle. I wonder how it would work if we brought in a turtle character for once in a while. I don't know. Turtles are funny. Becky, yes, it's dark, but the darkness is what's so funny. But I mean, you could have him get pissed about everyone ordering so much. Yeah. Yes. Fat 59, love his double entendres. He loves them too. Jersey Dolphins. Did you have a good Thanksgiving? I did. Had a very good Thanksgiving. Let's see. Jen went and bought roasted chicken and I think mashed taters, and we heated that up. We had microwave Thanksgiving, which we have every Thanksgiving, but the best part of Thanksgiving, Jen's probably typing it right now. I don't even have to. All I have to say is what's the best part of Thanksgiving or the holidays in general, and she'll know exactly what I'm talking about. I'm talking about Costco apple pie. Mrs. Wi-Fi says Klingon. Yes, that's a really good idea. Because we do speak a little Klingon, don't we? Bakwa. If I could find a link to that, I will. And Jen, if you have a link to that, drop that in the chat. Where for Jen's old job is Explosive Entertainment, which you guys all seen, you've heard of them. And they do a bunch of they're an animation company. So we dubbed one of their animations in Klingon, Jen and I, and it's very funny. Douchebag, decoding the lizard people. That's a good idea. That's a good idea. Needs to speak the reptilian language, maybe. Paul likes decoding. Let me scroll. Julie, Hecklefish has his own talk show. I like that idea a lot. What's this? Hang on. Hecklefish learns Klingon to listen to Shakespeare in the original language. That's funny. That's funny. Andrew says language issues extended in Little Trouble in Big China, tied into the Hecklefish channel. So promote his channel tied to the ad for the language app. I like that idea a lot. And get him some clicks, get him some subs. Babbel so he can learn Spanish. Maybe. I'm just scrolling. Gino G. I think that's my bro. So that's Brother Wi-Files. Film the fans. What do you mean, Gino? Film them where? You got to tell me what you're talking about. JT, Hecklefish wants to learn language of the lizard people. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. All right, this is interesting from Danny. Hecklefish has to go to the Zoom meeting to talk with the secretary of the fishing limits in the ocean. I like where you're going with that. I like where he has to do a Zoom meeting. It's also be very easy to animate. James, dang it, I missed the notification. What do I tell you? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do about it? You didn't miss anything. We're just doing this. Nan Fran, keep doing lives. They are great for all us, great for us all to discuss things and enjoy some intelligent people time. Well, thank you, Nan Fran. We'll find some intelligent people at some point for you. Doctor, mind you, even if it isn't Babbel, mind you, even if it isn't Babbel, you could riff on sticking Hecklefish in your ear. Yeah, you could do that. Portland Public Market Garage. You want to do a plug? You drop a plug in there. Can we get a coupon code for parking in Portland? Let's see. Like, here, park in Portland, you get a free bulletproof vest with every parking, whatever, something. You figure it out. Why do you have the CIA book under Hecklefish's tank? It's because it's one of his favorite books. And plus, I needed to raise him up 1.5 inches, and that book was the right width. Shane Lewis, your channel is the best thing on YouTube. Thanks, Shane. This is funny. Jen S., a French Hecklefish would be adorable. I think so. Excuse me, I'm not seeing very many thumbs up from James Randolph with the plugs. There's 85 people watching. I don't know why there's so many. There should be 85 thumbs up, no? Or at least 70, 15? Mojave Mike, have Hecklefish be the PA comedy show vaudeville act. I like that idea a lot, too. You guys are on point with these. Tibby Manscape would be funny. I agree. JAC, in a survey by SiriusXM, they asked, who would you love to hear on our channels? I see the Wi-Fi. Oh, thank you. That's very nice. And I appreciate that, JAC, but I worked for Sirius for a long time. I don't want to go back. Don't make me go back. 72, I will get the CEO of Sheath to message you. He is a great dude. Now you're teasing me. You're teasing me and you're playing with my emotions, and it's not nice. It's mean. Manscape would be funny with Hecklefish laughing at it. I'm not going to manscape myself in a commercial. No one wants to see that. See that now? Mrs. Wi-Fi saying that would be amazing, 72. So now you're on the hook. All right, am I caught up with everybody here? Jilly Jill, when nature calls. Look, Jilly, if you have to pee, go pee. You don't got to announce it. Dr. Flay, knife thrower and juggler supreme. I like the knife throwing a lot. And the juggling is funny to throw in there. I love the knife throwing. I have been doing it most of my life. So 72 is you've been knife throwing your whole life. You know, the CEO of these companies. We're talking about language apps. How many languages you speak? Drop it in the comments. My guess is 7. You speak 7 languages fluently and are conversational in 3 others. I'm just scrolling. That's what I'm doing. JT, because you can't say Super Bowl because it's trademarked by the NFL, whoever you choose can be the official sponsor of the Super Bowl by calling it Hecklefish's Bowl the Super Bowl. I love that idea. Won't they sue us anyway? As Tibby, oh dear Lord. Victoria, I love this so much. Best channel members. You guys really are. This is the best community. Everybody's on Discord, right? Let me put that in the comments. Make sure you get on the Discord. Look, I know I haven't been on there much lately. I'm sorry about that. It's been, I've been swamped. The channel needs help. Not just you, Jenny. We need a lot of help. Rhonda Williman, AJ, you're cracking me up. My goodness, I'm gonna wake my baby. What does that mean? Is Rhonda being naughty with me? No, I think she's being literal. I think there's actually a baby there. Can the baby hear me? Baby! Baby! Can the baby hear that? Wake up, baby! Baby, wake up! The baby hear that? Is baby awake? Let us know in the comments. Ooh, the neighbors. Now I'm in trouble. It's all fun and games. James Reed, Hecklefish is in Bangkok, which is a funny word, to start his sushi shop cutlery business and using the language learning app to hilarious effects. Now, look, you get points for cleverness for connecting them all. But look, if they're not all going to pay, then we're just doing one at a time. Sell Hecklefish water. That's funny. Like on the merch store, just little like vials of Hecklefish water. And look, it doesn't even have to be, I could just put any water in there and sell it. And it would be like the established titles of, of fish water. That's fine. They're not paying attention to me. They've got a lot more on their plate. Shecklefish Homes, yes. This is interesting. Hecklefish needs to be reading bedtime stories to his little Hecklefishes. I like that idea too. His little guppies. You look great in that hat. Thank you. Thank you. I'm going to get home and she's going to say, take it all off, but leave the hat. And the pipe? Leave the hat and the pipe, right? Here's what we'll do. Here's what we'll do. For sexy time, to make it fair for the wife, I will wear the hat. I will use the pipe. But my wife will need this. All right. Just doing it's prop comedy. Angie, yeah, the K cult would be all over that. I don't know the K cult, but sounds bad. I'm just scanning. Oh, did you hear that? It's a board. Who would be bored? Hecklefish uses a VPN so the government cannot track him researching the lizard people. Yes. I think we're onto something with that. 72, just cutting some sashimi. What for? Sushi rolls. Dark. James Reed, I rang the bell on this channel. Not a boring moment, not once. All right, I'm glad you think so. Sudi, hey AJ, researching sensitive topics for Waffles episodes is a natural segue to a VPN ad. I think so. Because that's what we do. We don't want to segue. We want these to be solid, right? Standalones. Now you're onto something with that. I should write some of these down. Jeffrey, what about VPN blocking the government or lizard people like how the tinfoil hat does? Yes, I think so. Chef's hat is right. Daniel Hostler. Oh, and I appreciated the Ecto one you put in Hecklefish's tanks in the ghost vid. I'm glad you noticed. The stuff in his tank, it always has something to do with the video, or at least as close as I can get. And very few people even notice there's anything in there. Behind every strong man is a stronger woman, from S. Tibby. Typing that like your wife is very close by. Look, it's just us. You could say whatever you want. You could say behind every strong man is a woman who knows better. You know what I'm talking about? Oh, see there. You better believe. See? Winning points. Jen, can I tell a couple of wife jokes? You know, I have a couple of favorites. She's not here. She's at home. I'm at the studio. She's screaming at her screen right now. She's laughing and screaming. Don't tell the jokes. Prasangi Pelpola. Can we download the 3D model of the Hecklefish from your store so that we can 3D print and mechanically animate him like Big Mouth Billy Bass? No. I don't want you to do that. Like someone sent in the other day their own Hecklefish animation, but like taken from borrowed from the channel, doing his own Hecklefish jokes with his own voice. And I was like, oh yeah, that's great. I appreciate you watching. But that's my idea. Douchebag, I can't believe I gave AJ the perfect VPN idea and he missed it, forking with a hat. We'll put it in the comments. Or Jen, if it was really funny, make sure I see it. If it wasn't that funny, you can just ignore it. Angie, did someone suggest that Hecklefish just doesn't have any idea what the word sushi means, or like you do for kids when you swear, or part of the movie earmuffs, cover your ears? Well, I mean, I like the idea of him getting upset about the sushi. I don't know about him not knowing what it is, because he's not stupid. He's maybe a little ignorant, but he's still a fish of the world. Victoria Turtle was amazing. I thought he was really funny. I have to get some better turtle footage. You know, as I was doing that, I was even thinking to myself, I wonder if I know anyone who has a turtle that I could show, like grab a green screen, or maybe I can call a pet shop and throw a green screen behind their turtle and just record them doing a bunch of stuff so I can use it for the channel, like do a turtle photo shoot. Make your turtle a model. And it would be viewed by dozens of people. I mean, dozens of people watch his videos. Dozens. Angie, does that make sense? I just watched the Buttercup LOL. I must have missed something, Angie. It didn't make sense, but it's going really fast. Chat's going really fast. It's hard for me to keep up. Oh, Angela, I was just talking to him about that. All right, so you two ladies are having a conversation. That's fine. STB, Three Amigos is where I went with that Buttercup vid. That's where it's from. That's not like that wasn't on the Billboard top 15 or whatever. That was from the Three Amigos. The song was written by Randy Newman, released in 1986. JT Mode likes turtles. That's true. Turtles are funny. Agreed. Daniel, Timeline Turtle. Timeline Turtle. You got my brain working on something there. You're onto something. Rebecca, audiobooks. Hecklefish listens to James Bond's story and is swimming in martini glass. He is shaking because it's shaken, not stirred. I like that idea of him, the martini glasses. That's funny. You're onto something there. Like if I read out your idea and I go blank for a flat to Mississippi, it means you got my brain juicy. All right. So Jen is saying Costco apple pie. So how far behind the comments am I? 15 minutes? Okay. We got to wrap this up. If you left a comment in the last 15 minutes, I guess I missed it. I'm just looking for some last ones here. At least 12 people watch. That's true. And like Heath Holloway. Okay. Majestic 12. Yes, I can. But if you want to see that for sure, then go to the tips line. See if I can. Nope, that's not it. I'm putting it in the chat for you. Tips. There. To suggest ideas for the channel, go to that URL and pop it in there, because all the topics come from there, from all you guys. So put it in there. I'm not going to remember if you leave it in the comments. I won't remember, but definitely the chat, I think, just goes away when we're done. I think. To me, Timmy Morgan, why not duck, duck, go? I must be behind on something. I must be behind. Oh, I see. You guys are in a conversation. That's fine. All right. So I think, well, I missed a bunch of your comments. I'm sorry about that. I'm just scanning to see if there's anything. Oh, wait. There she is. She's writing them down. Hey, Xander, VPNs are scams. They don't protect against hackers and such. Great. So we've got another sponsor who's a scam. Look, man, don't do me any favors, all right? What about the language learning app? Is that a scam too, that you don't really learn another language? You take the lessons, but you study for like 3-4 hours and you don't know the language, or the earbuds are a scam. And the books on, they can't. I got to make a living here, guys. They can't all be a scam. Established titles. Patrick Wheeler, your channel is a godsend. Well, I'll make sure to thank her for you. That was the K cult, the Ray J thing. Okay. So Angie knows her sex tapes. That's fine. Everybody's got a talent. Everyone's got a skill. Oh, wait, I see laughing, but I don't know what comment it is. I can't find it. Wait a second. Zarkoon, I mean, you could sell the water and claim it's basically a liquid tinfoil hat. It's got all the right minerals. Yes. Jenny, write that down. We're going to sell Hecklefish water. And it will have, it'll have, I guess, tin, and it'll have aluminum in it. And right, aluminum? No, I guess aluminum. I guess it's got to be tin. So we'll put the minerals. Every vial will have dissolved tinfoil in it. Hecklefish water sounds like a scam. That's because it's a scam. Look, if you buy a Hecklefish t-shirt for $20, that's a scam too. It's $20 for a t-shirt with a Hecklefish on it. Now, I don't make money from the scam. Printify does. I'll make $2 from that. Hecklefish has been kidnapped and replaced by the turtle. It cuts at the end of the video with a VHS-style video with a masked man yelling, "The numbers, fish. What do the numbers mean? Drop battery in." I love how your brain works, man. There's all kinds of good ideas in there. Hecklefish teaches Klingon. I like that. All right, so 72 says he already contacted who? This is the sheath guy? We're going to see. Should I check my email right now? Nothing, 72. Oh, wait. No, I'm just kidding. There's nothing there. All right. 43 minutes. I think that's enough. Checking to see if there's any last ones. Hang on a second. Matthew Barbario? Hey, my life would be so boring without my Magic Seal Fetus shirt and Hecklefish sticker. So scam or not, I'm happy. The Magic Seal Fetus shirt is my favorite by far. That makes me laugh every time. Beware of yellow Hecklefish water. That is hilarious. That is hilarious. Victoria, this live is pure genius use of a backstage channel. I'm glad you think so. I don't know what I'm doing. So I figure, look, you guys can come up with something. Why should I do this all myself? We're in this together. They took away my sponsor. So let's, we'll work as a team and see if we can get some sponsors back. If Hecklefish answers you in the comments trying to give you a prize, that's a scam. That's true. Like if I'm on there telling you to telegram me, that's not me. Scott Considine, this is great. I'm glad you think so. Angie, thanks for including us in your creative process. You're welcome. I mean, it's either this or in the shower, and I couldn't fit you all in there. And besides, if you were in the shower with me, you know what you need, right? Conspiracy fish bowl water approved for bong use only. That's a funny way to do it. That's a funny way to do it. Sell used Hecklefish water. It works for friends only. LOL. Should we get Hecklefish an OnlyFans account to make up for the lost sponsor revenue? Should we throw them on OF? Leilani, think tank. This is Stella sells Sir Hecklefish approval lizard people repellent. I love that idea too. Lizard people repellent. Julie Jill, nothing floating in the water, please. No. You definitely don't want to drink that water. I think we're done, guys. Mrs. Y-Files, would I be able to create a prototype for Hecklefish jewelry and share it with y'all? More like fan art, but I'd love to try my new jewelry making skills. Sure, go ahead. Dr. Flay, Hecklefish autographs are a scam. Those, by the way, his autographs are coming. You know, a scam is it's really in the eye of the beholder. But every Patreon member is supposed to get a Hecklefish autograph. Stuff is still crazy. I don't know if you can see. If I had a little more time, I'd take you on a walk around, but it's getting kind of late. But I haven't had time to set up any of that stuff with the autographs, but we want to get 8x10s for him. Give all the Patreon members autographs. Well, what's going on? What's going on here? James and Gino G. All right, I just got to see what's going on. Yes. Only fins. That's it. We have to, all right. So we'll do, how was that? Yeah. So OnlyFins is definitely something that we'll do. Hecklefish IPA, my boyfriend who brews. LOL. Julie Jill, I would buy Hecklefish jewelry. See, there you go. You're creating a new business. Go ahead. I mean, it's not, we don't have trademarks on Hecklefish or anything, do we? We do. But go ahead and make the jewelry. Sell it. I don't mind. Throw it on Etsy. Now, hold on. What's going on here? Victoria, AO, just the threat of one dude. Hang on. What did I miss? I can't see it. Oh. Can you hear that? Can you hear the gum? There's another one for Hecklefish jewelry, so go for it. Just make sure you send us a sample. Tommy W., is that a Brooklyn accent Hecklefish has? No, that's from the Bronx. He's from the Bronx. It was close. Leilani Unger, he needs a gold tooth when you get to 1 million. I love that idea. All right. I think we're caught up. Leave them in the comments. Mrs. Y-Files has written some stuff down. And okay. You guys are great. Thanks for hanging out tonight. I'll see you tomorrow.